What is up, legends? We are back, and we're going to talk a little bit about the monthly revenue report for January. Just going in. A Reddit user posted it, and all credit to them. Like what I usually do with this, because we're pretty much looking at their post right now and reading it. I like to give full credit to that person who did go on to the post because I'm gonna have the link in the description and give them a like on Reddit out of respect because they didn't have to do all this. I don't know how or particular how easy it is. I don't really care. I just want to give them credit for it. That's it. Um, Genshin, number one thing for that. Genshin is always going to be Genshin. It's like, as you can see, it's like combined between global and CN, and that close to 100 million for that one game is crazy. Like if they did, like even if they fail in HSR and Zenlivs, it like it don't even really matter. It don't even really matter. It's like it's just crazy. But as you can see, 100 million. Pokemon is just gonna go crazy. Like they did get 100 million last month, which is crazy. Love and Deep Space. Let me tell you, Love and Deep Space is about to make 100 million again because there's a character, and I was watching my friend play, and she was like, I'm sitting there, I was like, what is moaning? That she was like, no, don't pay attention. Why are you looking over here? I got games on my phone. Don't look at my phone. I gotta get her on stream because y'all will have a heart attack or conversations or something else. But they have a new character. He's like a bondage dude. He's like in chains and everything else, and like breaking out the chains and trying to be sexy and everything else. I was in tears, yo. I was like, this is what y'all be playing? Women, that's what y'all be doing? Women don't ever. I'm never gonna say the G word because I think it's a ridiculously dumbass title for when you basically pervert. I'm never going to say that because it's dumb. It sounds like you got a disease. Like I'm just not gonna say it. But this women, that's what y'all be doing. Y'all be over there getting the etchy with the bondage guy and everything. Like yo, they be doing way too much in Love and Deep Space, but they make money. It's funny. It's literally the husbando collector equivalent to all of the games that we have right now as bid. Like it but it's actually good. Like it's good as far as like the combat and the story and everything else. It makes me laugh because I always wanted the women to get a good game like that. I've been saying that for a while. You guys remember that I actually pissed a lot of women off when I said all of the male, like the husbando games are garbage because it's literally JPEG fighting and they be grunting and hardly do anything, don't move, like no interaction, and you just buying like pixels and stuff like that. Which technically you do that in any game, but and husbando collectors, they were always garbage. I think maybe that company they took it to heart and actually decided, you know what, we are actually going to make a good husbando game, and I'm proud of them. I'm probably never going to play it. I've seen enough of it watching women play it, believe it or not. So I don't need to play it. I already know what it does, and like I'm happy for the women. I just am. Like I want the equivalent of that for us. Nikkei isn't really like that because that's like it's like different. It's not like Final Fantasy, but a waifu collector. Like that's what Love and Deep Space is. It's basically Final Fantasy, but a husbando collector. So good on ladies. I'm happy for you. HSR 50 million coming in there. HSR is just HSR. It's just gonna make money. Naruto Mobile, same thing. And they're trolling with that Naruto Mobile game, and we probably will never see it now because of this administration. um, I swear, man. I don't even know what to say about that. But it's over there in China, and they kicked us out of China 2 years ago, basically on Tencent. So there's not a lot I can really do about that. Like I can probably VPN and sneak my way back in, but they'll kick me right back out again if I do a video on it. So it's like no point, and I'm not gonna try to do anything illegal. If they just don't want us there, then I don't. There's no point in me doing that. I just won't be there. Um, Final Fantasy. Fate Grand Order coming in with 34 million. Just hanging in there, just making money. Monster Strike, same thing. Wuthering Waves, 28 million. Carlotta was selling some copies, boy. She was getting some tickets out there, boy. Carlotta was doing her thing. Wait till Zani come. Oh boy. Phoebe actually, did y'all see the because this is Friday when I'm actually doing this video right now. Did y'all see Phoebe? Phoebe, I was gonna skip Brent, this Brent and Phoebe, but now I don't know about skipping Phoebe. I don't know. She even got an extra mechanic now on top of that too. Bruh. I'm gonna end up having to pay Visani because I don't think I can actually skip Phoebe with a good conscience. But anyway, we have Zilla Zone Zero. We got Astra out right now, which she's probably making that money. Um, January didn't do that well, which is kind of weird because Astra I figured would gain more, but I guess not because Astra is a one of a kind unit right now. There's nobody else like her in the game, and not for a while. We probably won't get anybody else like her. But we'll see. Arc Knights going up, being a little bit solid at 22 million. Idol Master, I've never actually played that, but I've heard that it's good. Dokkan Battle is just always going to be solid. DK averages 15 to 20 million every month. I'm happy for them too because I think DK is actually a really good game. It probably should be top 5. But it depends on what they have. Like if it's like an off month and no anniversary or nothing special storyline wise, it's probably going to dip down. Blue Archive came in because they just had their fest. Like I told you guys in the previous video, when the fest is up, that's when you spend that money and you spend them tickets. That's when you show up. Dragon Ball Legends, kind of like Dragon Ball Legends is kind of like hangs around at like the 15 to 22. Beyond the World just recently popped up. I have not played that, but I've heard it's pretty solid. Infinity Nikki, another waifu game that's actually pretty good for the women's. It's basically like Legend of Zelda and Genshin for the ladies, which is fine. Umasume hanging in there. That usually hangs out around 10 to 15 million on the most case. The Battle Cats hangs around at 10 million too. Light and Night is another husbando game, kind of like low budget, Love and Deep Space. That's what I consider it. Summoner's War hanging in there at 11 million. One Piece Bounty Rush. That's kind of impressive for them hanging up. I think because they got Kuzan, and before that was Garp, so that's probably where that money came from. AFK Journey, doing a little bit better than what it normally do. Puzzle Dragons dipped down. Ensemble Stars, I just don't even pay attention to that. Cookie Run Kingdom hanging around. Cookie Run's always gonna make money. People enjoy it. JJK going south is I didn't think that kind of would happen. And then Girls Frontline going south too. Right there. That's a bit yikes after the 22 million. Yeah, they was caking, they was doing their thing. Girls Frontline 2 is a pretty fun game. It's obviously waifu bait and stuff like that, but it's fun once you get into it, get your characters built. I'm already at end game already for global, so I'm just kind of like chilling. I literally have nothing to do in the game except wait for content to happen. So yeah. Reverse 1999. I really want that game to succeed because it has such quality in it, but I don't know what else they could do. They have to promote a little bit more. Maybe be a little bit more proactive with the content creator program because they're really not proactive. They just kind of like just let stuff happen, and that's not going to work out. Heavens Burns Red, I think, deserves more money, even though it's like the saddest gacha. Like, you don't get happy endings in that game. You just get pain and heartbroken. Blue Lock, I don't even know why this is still a thing. Slime and Psyche hanging around 3 to 5 million, doing okay. 7 Deadly Sins, Memento Mori, I always say that this is whatever. Solo Leveling just making 4 million every month. That's not bad, but that is underachieving 100%. It 100% should be making more money than what it's making. Fire Emblem, about right. Treasure Cruise is about right too. AFK Arena, that's probably hanging on for dear life. Final Fantasy Ever Crisis actually used to only average 1 million a month earlier last year, but it's actually been slowly making like its comeback, which is, saying something's only making 2.2 and 3.3 million is like disrespecting it really, because that's a lot of money for this to be making. So They're at least in the black for the most part. Tears of Themis, they probably should cancel that because nobody likes it. As far as women I know who play that type, like Love and D Space is buried it at this point. PGR hanging in there, that's good for them. Brown Dust hanging in there, and this is not counting what Brown Dust gets on Steam and Epic Game Store. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. Bang Dream Party, Two Mutton hanging in there. Lost Sword, even though that's the KR version, 2.5 hanging in there too. Honkai Impact the third. I swear that they should literally gracefully exit this game and then transfer characters over to HSR. That's what I would do. I don't see any point in carrying on. Granted that because the other games kind of pay for it, but they could just put resources into other games at this point. It's like you're trying to keep alive a dead person that's like brain dead at this point. Like, it's like nothing this game could do is really gonna make it back to the forefront. Like they put in like a whole new system, like, you know, cool new characters. Like every character that they introduced now, and like the part 2 for it right now is like epic and cool. It doesn't matter. Epic, speaking of epic failure, Epic 7 is probably done for, y'all. I'm just let you guys know. And then at the bottom of all this, like, we just at 50, Snowbreak hanging in. And this is also another one that has Steam numbers and Epic Game Store numbers. So they're probably making at least double that. So they're probably just fine. And then you have another Eden as well, which is coming in at 2 million, which they're probably doing okay too, because it probably doesn't cost that much to even put the content into the game. Like you literally, it feels like RPG Maker with Another Eden, but Another Eden is actually a really solid game, and everything under this is danger level anyway, and probably going to EOS soon. So that's kind of like it. A lot of good stuff overall. Like I said, like the Genshin doing this thing. All these games are like mainstay. And for games that I actually play, I play HSR. That's the highest rated one here. I play Wuthering Waves and Zenless and Nikkei, and I actually don't play anything else here. I just don't. Yeah, I'll come back if something has an event or tell you about something. Oh, I play Heaven Burns Red too, but for the most part, that's kind of like it. I don't play Lost Swords because it's not global, and I don't want to start over. Like when Lost Sword comes global, then I'll probably play it, and then I like keep my account active in Ever Crisis, but I don't really cover it that often. The same thing goes with solo leveling. I don't really do that. One thing I did notice is that King Arthur Rising is not here, and the main reason for that, if you guys didn't know, is because it makes no sense that solo leveling is probably like literally one of the best gacha / free to play / getting the character summon games on the market. Like, you literally are able to get anything, and then the same developer, Netmarble, does King Arthur Rising, and that's the worst. It, like, I don't understand. like you just looking over at a sister game and your company make more literally because it encourages you to want to spend. That's what solo leveling does. It encourages you to want to spend and get these characters, because it's like, okay, free to play, I got 4 out of the 6 dupes. Let me spend like $20 and get the final 6 and then have a max character. A max character for $20. That's the reality, and you could do that every patch. I don't understand, dog. Netmarble, like, I be imploring, like because I can speak to like people, and I be imploring them, like, dog, like, who do I need to talk to? How do y'all keep doing this in these games? Like, my boy, like, how, dog? I want to be honest. I want to save Epic 7. Because I made a lot of money off of Epic 7. It's not even like I don't want to save them to make money. Like, it makes me feel bad because y'all all remember like the vibes we had when Epic 7 was on the front page of Twitch. And like I basically putting Gacha on the map at that point. 20,000 people watching Epic 7. That was amazing. Epic 7. Like this was like 7, 8 years ago. But literally I got partnered for that. I like literally became famous for that. Like I had people like all over the place like, what the hell? Like what is Epic 7? To see it at this state, basically making like no money right now, like that makes me feel bad because it's like this is it's obvious mismanagement. I don't understand. Like I've said what I could say. I've done all I could do at this point. Like it's like a company's gonna do what it wanna do at the end of the day, and it's gonna sink and swim all by itself. And I actually have a lot of companies that listen to me right now, like, and large that make big time millions listening to me. Just a hint. When I say, hey, if you want to make 10 million, y'all should probably be doing this, and they go do it. I'm not even joking. And then I have games like Epic 7, and then like I don't even see Starseed here. Like Starseed actually crashed and burned its entire game in like literally one day. And again, y'all saw me imploring them and getting after them and saying, what the hell? And I didn't just do it on the video, I did it behind the scenes too. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, are you trying to EOS your game? I don't know, y'all. Like some companies, I really think it's an ego thing that they don't want to listen to a Westerner, and then on top of that, I am a black Westerner. Y'all think that's not a thing, but it is a thing. Asian companies like this black guy from the West. Why should we listen to him? And I'll be like, all right, be on the unemployment line. Be legendary, y'all. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.